Scrum Software Development.
Within project management, Scrum, sometimes written Scrum or Scrum, is a framework for developing, delivering, and sustaining products in a complex environment, with an initial emphasis on software development. Although it has been used in other fields including research, sales, marketing and advanced technologies.
The topic Scrum Software Development. In overview. Software development methodology.
Splitting of software development work into distinct phases, or stages containing activities with the intent of better planning and management.
Burndown chart.
A burndown chart or burndown chart is a graphical representation of work left to do versus time. The outstanding work, or backlog, is often on the vertical axis, with time along the horizontal. Burndown charts are a run chart of outstanding work. It is useful for predicting when all of the work will be completed.
Scrum Sprint.
In Scrum and other Agile software development frameworks, a sprint is a repeatable fixed time box during which a done product of the highest possible value is created. Sprint lies at the core of the Scrum Agile methodology and can be thought of as an event which wraps all other Scrum events like daily Scrums, Scrum Review and Sprint Retrospective.
Development team.
A team that is responsible for developing and delivering software products.
Product backlog.
Within Agile project management, product backlog refers to a prioritized list of functionality which a product should contain. It is sometimes referred to as a to-do list, and is considered an artifact, a form of documentation, within the Scrum software development framework. The product backlog is referred to with different names in different project management frameworks, such as product backlog in Scrum, work item list in Disciplined Agile, and option pool in Lean.
Sprint backlog.
List of work the development team must address during the next sprint.
The topic Software Development Methodology in overview. Rapid Application Development.
Rapid Application Development (RAD), also called Rapid Application Building (RAB), is both a general term for adaptive software development approaches, and the name for James Martin's method of rapid development. In general, RAD approaches to software development put less emphasis on planning and more emphasis on an adaptive process.
Behavior-driven development.
In software engineering, behavior-driven development (BDD) is an agile software development process that encourages collaboration among developers, quality assurance testers, and customer representatives in a software project. It encourages teams to use conversation and concrete examples to formalize a shared understanding of how the application should behave.
Test-driven development.
Test-driven development (TDD) is a software development process relying on software requirements being converted to test cases before software is fully developed, and tracking all software development by repeatedly testing the software against all test cases. This is as opposed to software being developed first and test cases created later.
DevOps.
DevOps is a set of practices that combine software development (dev) and IT operations (ops). It aims to shorten the system's development life cycle and provide continuous delivery with high software quality. DevOps is complementary with Agile software development. Several DevOps aspects came from the Agile methodology.
The topic Burndown chart in overview. Project management.
Project management is the process of leading the work of a team to achieve all project goals within the given constraints. This information is usually described in project documentation, created at the beginning of the development process. The primary constraints are scope, time, and budget. The secondary challenge is to optimize the allocation of necessary inputs and apply them to meet predefined objectives. The objective of project management is to produce a complete project which complies with the client's objectives.
Forecasting.
Forecasting is the process of making predictions based on past and present data. Later these can be compared, resolved against what happens. For example, a company might estimate their revenue in the next year, then compare it against the actual results. Prediction is a similar, but more general term.
The topic Scrum Sprint in overview. Retrospective.
A retrospective, from Latin retrospecta, look back, generally, is a look back at events that took place, or works that were produced, in the past. As a noun, retrospective has specific meanings in medicine, software development, popular culture and the arts. It is applied as an adjective, synonymous with the term retroactive, to laws, standards, and awards.
Agile project management.
Project management type that includes sprints, epics, stories, and an iterative incremental way of getting to the result.
Agile software development.
In software development, Agile, sometimes written Agile, practices include requirements discovery and solutions improvement through the collaborative effort of self-organizing and cross-functional teams with their customer, end user, adaptive planning, evolutionary development, early delivery, continual improvement, and flexible responses to changes in requirements, capacity, and understanding of the problems to be solved.
Timeboxing.
In Agile principles, timeboxing allocates a fixed and maximum unit of time to an activity, called a timebox, within which planned activity takes place. It is used by Agile principles-based project management approaches and for personal time management.
The topic development team in overview. Team.
A team is a group of individuals, human or non-human, working together to achieve their goal.
The topic product backlog in overview. User story.
In software development and product management, a user story is an informal, natural language description of features of a software system. They are written from the perspective of an end user or user of a system, and may be recorded on index cards, post-it notes, or digitally in project management software.
Workflow.
A workflow consists of an orchestrated and repeatable pattern of activity, enabled by the systematic organization of resources into processes that transform materials, provide services, or process information. It can be depicted as a sequence of operations, the work of a person or group, the work of an organization of staff, or one or more simple or complex mechanisms. From a more abstract or higher level perspective, workflow may be considered a view or representation of real work.
Kanban.
Kanban, Japanese, and Chinese, meaning signboard or billboard, is a scheduling system for lean manufacturing, also called just-in-time manufacturing, abbreviated JIT. Taiichi Ono, an industrial engineer at Toyota, developed Kanban to improve manufacturing efficiency. The system takes its name from the cards that